Hi everyone, it's me Javeria Jabin and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss the introduction of cardiovascular system and its some important circulations. The cardiovascular system is a circulation system. It is also called the blood vascular system, in which the blood circulates through all parts of our body and provides oxygen, nutrients and hormones, and carry metabolic wastes and nitrogenous wastes which are produced as a result of metabolic activities of the cell. The cardiovascular system consists of heart and blood vessels. The blood vessels are of three types: arteries, capillaries and veins. These are classified according to their function. The arteries carry blood away from the heart and veins carry blood towards the heart, and capillaries are the small vessels for the exchange of different materials. Now understand the circulations of the cardiovascular system. The circulations are the pathways which are followed by the blood to flow through all parts of our body. The circulations include: number one, systemic circulation, pulmonary circulation, and hepatic portal circulation, hypothalamic hypophyseal circulation. Number one, systemic circulation. In systemic circulation, the blood flows from left ventricle of the heart and pass through all parts of our body and then return to the right atrium of the heart and then right ventricle of the heart. The proper pathway includes: the left ventricle contracts and semilunar valves at the base of aorta opens. The blood flows into the aorta, semilunar valves are closed, and then aorta is the main artery which carries the oxygenated blood away from the heart. The aorta then divides into different branches and carry blood towards all parts of our body. The small branches of arteries or aorta are called arterioles. The arterioles then further divide into small vessels called capillaries. Capillaries are the small vessels where exchange of material takes place. The oxygen in the blood is exchanged by the carbon dioxide, and the nutrients which are useful for the cell are supplied to the cell, and the metabolic wastes are diffused into the blood. The blood is now deoxygenated. This deoxygenated blood is then carried towards the heart by the vessels. The capillaries then anastomose to form small vessels called venules, and then venules then again anastomose to form larger veins, and then many veins from different organs of our body anastomose to drain the deoxygenated blood into the larger vein called vena cava, and vena cava drain deoxygenated blood into the right atrium of our body. In the right atrium, the tricuspid valve is open and right atrium contracts to pump the blood into the right ventricle. Systemic circulation is completed. The systemic circulation, in short, by the definition, the systemic circulation is the pathway in which the blood flows from left ventricle of the heart and carries away from the heart by aorta and then circulates through all parts of our body, and then deoxygenated blood is returned to the heart by the vena cava in the right atrium, and then the right atrium pumps the blood into the right ventricle. The second circulation is the pulmonary circulation. When the deoxygenated blood after flowing in the systemic circulation comes in the right ventricle, the right ventricle then pumps, and the next circulation is started, which is called pulmonary circulation. In the pulmonary circulation, right ventricle contracts and pumps the blood in the pulmonary trunk. The pulmonary trunk then divides into two vessels called pulmonary arteries. The two pulmonary arteries carry deoxygenated blood. All the arteries of our body carry oxygenated blood except the pulmonary arteries. These arteries carry deoxygenated blood. The two pulmonary arteries are present. The two pulmonary arteries arises from the pulmonary trunk. Each pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood towards each lung. And when the pulmonary trunk enters into the lung by a potential space which is called the lung hilus, and the pulmonary trunk when enters in the lung, it divides into the venule, it divides into the arterioles, and then arterioles further divides into the capillaries. The capillaries wrap around the alveoli which are present in the lung. The alveoli are the air sacs from where the gaseous exchange takes place. The oxygen in the alveoli is diffused into the blood, and the carbon dioxide in the blood is diffused into the alveoli, and the blood is now oxygenated These capillaries then anastomose to form venules, and these venules then anastomose to form two pulmonary veins. The two pulmonary veins from each lung carry oxygenated blood towards the heart. All the veins carry deoxygenated blood, but the pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood. The two pulmonary veins from each lung means total four pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium of the heart. And bicuspid valve open and left atrium contracts and pumps the blood into the left ventricle, and the oxygenated blood now comes to the left ventricle, and all the pulmonary circulation is completed. By definition, in pulmonary circulation, the blood flows from right ventricle of the heart into the pulmonary trunk, and then flows into the pulmonary arteries, and then capillaries, and then venules, and then pulmonary veins. They drain into the left atrium, and then left atrium flows the blood into the left ventricle, and this is all the pathway of pulmonary circulation. And then left ventricle contracts to and then blood flows into the systemic circulation. These are two main circulations. With the one heartbeat, the blood flows two circulations. The blood in the right ventricle follows pulmonary circulation, and the blood in the left ventricle follows systemic circulation. Let's have a quiz for self-analysis. Question number 1 is, right ventricle pumps the blood into which circulation? And the correct answer is pulmonary circulation. Question number 2, the gaseous exchange in the body tissue makes blood option A oxygenated and option B deoxygenated. The correct option is deoxygenated. Number 3, with single heartbeat, blood follows how many circulation? And the answer is double circulation, systemic and pulmonary. Thank you so much. If this video is helpful for you, so must like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.